Hello, friends, and welcome to the second December episode that I release this December in addition to my regular videos on Sundays that are usually about minimalism, intentional living, and living as an introvert. And today I want to share with you some of my soft personal goals of 2023. We will have a cozy little chat, and then I will take you on a walk around the Christmas market here in Arad, Romania. We have already explored it during the daytime, but of course when it gets dark it will be a completely different experience. It will be very atmospheric, and I bet it will be very beautiful. When 2023 started, I didn't have any specific goals that I was trying to achieve, but then as the year continued, those goals kind of organically shaped themselves. And after I analyzed myself and just looked more attentively at my changes and my achievements, I figured out that I had three main goals, but better say not even goals, but kind of goal areas. And the first goal area is reading. I began to get the joy of reading back, and I started reading much more than I'm usually used to, and it wasn't purely a conscious intention, decision. I just had that desire and I recognized it and then just followed it, followed what I really wanted to do. And now I read about 2 books a month. Average, medium-sized books. Sometimes it's a bit more, sometimes it's a bit less, but the amount is more or less steady. And at the moment, unfortunately, I don't have that much access to physical books. I mean, I have access, but I cannot buy them or borrow them or something, so I mostly read ebooks. At first, I decided to create a special system and to organize all my reading process. I wrote down every name, every title, all my thoughts and impressions of a given book. But then I just grew tired of it. And I got back to my usual practice when I write down only those things that really spoke to me that I want to remember. And of course, it's not with every book that I read, because I read a lot for entertainment and for taking my mind away from reality. And also, I just have too many things to organize in my other spheres of life, so I took a decision to ditch extra organization and cataloging, and it helped a lot with spontaneity and, I don't know, the overall feeling of freedom that I got back with my reading habit. I have reread a lot of my all-time favorites and I read some new books, but now that 2023 is coming to an end, I can say for sure that the best book that I've read in 2023 this year was Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. I already talked about this book a little bit in one of my videos on Patreon, but in a nutshell, it's a very philosophical sci-fi novel, very thought-provoking, very emotional in a good way, and to me it was more like a fable or a tale. I don't know, something like that. I have 2 favorite quotes that I wrote down from this book, and I won't give you the first one, the main one, because it contains the main message of the book and it can spoil the novel for you in case you decide to read. But the second quote is very safe to share, and here it is. I've been thinking a great deal about time and motion lately, about being a still point in the ceaseless rush. And I think that this is a mental goal that I've been trying to approach this year, to stay a still point more often without letting all the rush turn me into sort of a snare. I just want to feel like a whole point. Yeah, this is it. Reading helped me get outside of my own head. It helped me improve sleep and also get a good deal of anxiety under control, which is another goal unfolded for this year, and it was managing anxiety. I think I can say that I've become better at it, not completely, not always, but more often than before. And what helped me with that was acceptance and action. The more I procrastinate and ponder about all the bad things that happened and about even worse things that can be coming, the more incapable I become to do anything and to change anything in my life. Now I simply think less and do more. And of course, thinking processes and peculiarities are so very different in all people. And what I discovered in myself is that I just need to do. I need to quit overthinking, over planning, over organizing. This is what's killing the spontaneity and the joy of life in me. Now I prioritize my ideas, actions, and the voice of intuition. Everything else is secondary, at least for me. Again, it's just a personal experience. And we have one more goal area left, but before we move on to that, I want to take a break and taste something festive and share it with you. This is another winter drink that I want to try with you. It's a winter fruit punch. And this is what it has here. I will read in Polish because it's easier for me to translate. It has apple juice, orange juice, agave syrup, some other type of syrup, I just don't know how to translate it, cinnamon, clove, and ginger. It sounds really good to me. Yeah, this is the package. I bought it at the same drugstore that is called DM. This is where I found the advent calendar, the tea advent. I already heat it up and it is here and I'm going to try now. It is very interesting. I like that it's not too sweet. It's like a regular packaged juice situation that you buy at the supermarket. It doesn't have any added sugar. Even the added agave syrup, it doesn't produce that much of sweetness. So I like it, but I think I would rather drink it cold, maybe. It tastes really weird when it's warm. But yeah, it's really good for a quick festive pick-me-up. I think it's a good solution for that. And the third goal area for me was all about becoming healthier physically, which involved having more healthy habits and also being more attentive to my body. I cannot say that I have achieved some fantastic life-transforming results. No, it's a process and I hope to continue this process further on, but I think I have become more attentive to myself and I manage my stress better. And of course, stress manifests itself through some body issues, and my main challenges this year were neck and back pain, and I think I've learned how to cope with them better. So I think this is a good achievement. Also, what I wanted to mention is that overviewing results of the year can be a very tricky thing. I remember how a couple of years ago, my cousin told me how much she hated the end of the year because so many friends of hers on social media created posts bragging about all their incredible achievements, and all those posts made my cousin feel like a complete failure, and I completely understand that feeling. This type of results sharing can be very toxic, while sharing soft personal results, some victories that also come with certain challenges, can be very inspiring and supportive for others. What do you think? As always, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences down in the comment section. And now I will work a bit and then we'll slowly get ready to go to the Christmas market. And of course, Brian will accompany me and you will accompany me, hopefully. So I will try to show you just as much as I can. And I have one thing on my to-do list there at the Christmas market, and hopefully that box will be ticked. I have a sudden kitten visitor here. I will show you. I regret doing this so much, but right now, but I think it will be different. Oh my god. This is where I will end this December episode. Thank you for spending this time with me, dear friends. I'm wishing you softness, inspiration, and gentle happy moments. As always, be safe and keep your heart open. And I will see you in the Sunday video. Пока-пока.